Hello again, everybody. All 0 of you at the moment. Welcome to this live broadcast of tonight's Manufacturers Cup meeting at now. I will say my French is terrible. Is it St. Croix? Is it pronounced? I'm not too sure. I was terrible at French lessons, so I didn't really care. Sorry. Now, this is a track that I've never actually raced on before. I've just done a few practice laps. I don't think I did very good, so I'm not expecting to do very good during the race. So, sorry about that. I've only raced on one of the other variations of this once, so... The amount of times I crashed during practice is unbelievable. Got time for one more share before I take myself out on the track. Right. Let's see what I can do. Looks like just about everybody's going out on the track. I'm number 16. I'm going slow and I'm catching number 15 up. Wonderful. Well, I don't want to go too slow because it takes over 3 minutes to get around this track at top speed. I just want a nice gap for the hot laps later. This is one of the corners that's caused me a lot of problems because I don't know it very well. There's a big judder on my steering then, but I can't see why. It must be a bump on the circuit. High revs in second down here. Oh, third now. At least I know I'm not the only Brit in this race. I'm glad they've taken the flags off the tops of the car, so. Because one thing that was causing is that people to start getting a bit wary of various flags, which is a little bit racist. Now, this guy ahead of me, I'm sure I've raced against him before. In fact, he might even be on my friends list. Bon 68. It just seems very familiar. If you missed the previous race tonight, all I can say is you didn't miss much. I started 15th, finished 15th. Every car was faster than me right from the get-go. I was in the wrong car for the race, really. I could not keep up with anybody else, apart from those that kept crashing. I didn't crash. I had a nice clean race. I was going as quickly as I could, but I was being overtaken on the first straight of the first lap. Obviously there's not much I could have done about that. Oh, it's time to spill the beans. It's time to give it the full beans. There we go. That's the term I was looking for. Far too long to get round that first lap the first time round, because I think, well, I can get 2 laps out as long as I don't bend the car in the meantime. Why did I brake then? I don't need to brake here. This is very much a full throttle curve. Right, I don't like this bit. I don't know where the braking point is supposed to start for that. Hopefully I can get away from that car that's behind me, that's in 17th place. Although he probably hasn't finished a qualifying lap yet. Not a good piece of cornering. This will be my first race on this track. Been at this location before, well, only once, so I'm not familiar with it at all. The bridge is familiar, that's about it. The thing is, I've mainly been racing in GT League, and none of these St Croix tracks have cropped up in it yet so far, in the races that I've done. I'm not one of those people who do a race just because it's a new track. I'll just pick a car, put it in as many races as it can win, and then go for it. Hello, you. Thanks for nearly sideswiping me. Oh, crap! Oh, look at my tyres already. I'm sick. I didn't expect that. I won't stay sick, no way. I've got another viewer, which technically is a grand total of 1, because I'm viewer number 1 on my phone. I'm not watching myself race on my phone, of course. I just use my phone for sharing the video. Ah, I did it again, I slowed down. Well, I was saying that, look at my tyres, I need to... There's no way I'm going to get a fast lap this time. There's definitely a judder there. Definitely a big divot in the track. Crikey, I'm not going to get round this last lap without crashing, am I? Not unless I'm extremely careful. That right rear is in terrible shape. Well, I've got a comment. I can't read the comments, I'm afraid, sorry. As you'll see when it comes up on the feed, that'll just see that I've got a comment. I won't say the word I was going to say. I want to try and keep this family. It begins with shh. Yeah, that's right, Shih Tzu. I was going to blame the little dog. As soon as qualifying finishes, I'm going to be quiet for a little bit, which will be a relief to you, no doubt. Oh, balls. Ah! There we go. Right, I was trying to spin the back tyres then, that didn't happen. I'm 8th though, I'm pleased with that. I definitely didn't expect that. This is the first time I've raced on this. Well, I'm not racing now, but this is the first time I've been on this track apart from my practice. Oh, bloody hell. I'm never ever going to try to qualify for an actual racing licence, because look at this. Oh, now I'm 9th. Ah, flip it. No grip at all on the back. Why did he put me on these tyres? I didn't choose them, I was already on them. You can't do 2 laps on them. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't mind if when you're having your practice laps on these tyres, that if there's tyre wear then, at least then you'd have an idea of what tyres you can use in the race or in qualifying. This is terrible. I don't think I'm able to go fast enough to spin the car now. My scooter can go faster than this. Actually, no, it can't. My scooter can't do 60 miles an hour. Right, here we go. Right. First thing I'm going to do is change my flipping tyres. Then I'm going to start sharing the video. Oh, look at that, I've crashed without even looking. Time for another sip of rum and coke, I think. That's going to help me stay on track. I do hope that the comment wasn't telling me to shut up. I might have a chance to have a look at my comment in a minute. Ninth, though, I'm pleased about that. I didn't expect to be ninth on a track I've never raced on before. Never mind, never raced on it before, never even driven on it before. Oh, yeah. I nearly forgot about oh crap! I nearly forgot about changing my tyres. Crikey, I even had traction control on. I didn't realise. Can't actually see any comments. I have to say, this piece of music is not the same without Kasabian's Reasonless Treason being followed after it. Right, I think I'm sharing this video onto a page that I've already shared it onto. I need to pay attention. People get fed up with me double sharing. Right, you'll see me any second. Oh, I thought I was ninth. What's going on? Where's my car? It said I'd qualified in ninth place, so I don't know what's going on. I just saw my car right at the back. Why is that then? Oh, 15th place. Not exactly the back. I'm a bit annoyed about that. I thought I was ninth. So that's 2 races in a row I've started 15th. That's not good. Right then, I hope everybody has a nice clean race, especially myself, because I don't like crashing into people. Definitely don't like people crashing into me. Oh, balls, I didn't have my hand on the bloody steering wheel then. I was putting my phone down. Great bloody start. Oh, thanks, pal. Chop my nose off, why don't you? Oh. Balls. Oh! Yeah, that's clever, pal. That's very clever. I'd love to know who that was. It's totally ruined my car. So everything I can to avoid hitting anyone. Steering wheel shaking like a washing machine on spin cycle. Well, it seems I'm not the only one that's been damaged. I think a lot of us have lost about the same amount of performance. Guess I don't need to brake for this corner. Oh, I need to brake for this one though, especially to avoid hitting him. Great. Right, I'm gonna have to block him a little bit. Tried to anyway. Great, now I'm last. Started 15th in the last race and had a completely clean race. Nobody hit me, I didn't hit anybody. Started 15th in this race and I get hit. Car is ruined. I expected more people to be going into the pits. There's a very short pit entry. It's cost me some time. And I'm still last. You arsehole! What the bloody hell point was that? Yeah, you deserve that 5-second penalty, pal. This is something I really hate about this game. Now, it probably does happen on to other games, so I don't play any other games online because there's no point playing Call of Duty online unless you pay extra for all the good weapons and that. and all the good perks. It never used to be like that. They ruined the game. But I've charged £50 for a game, and then they expect people to pay more to be able to win. I'm glad Gran Turismo hasn't gone down that route, but you get idiots like them. He's probably the person who put me in the, who caused me to have to go in the pits the first time round anyway. Oh crap! Oh, for Pete's sake. May as well change tyres when I go in this time. So that Fabuloso is a not very nice person. Oh, wonderful. That's all I bloody needed. Why can't I light the tyres up on this bloody Ferrari? Oh, I know why. I've got a traction controller. Steering wheel's not pointing straight when I'm going straight anymore. That's that Fabuloso. Oh, I was just going to ask why that Fabuloso is suddenly 41 seconds ahead of me, and then not be 41 seconds ahead of me, but in fact be in 14th place. It's because people have pitted. I think it's this time most of the damage was caused by me. By accidentally sliding myself straight into a barrier. Croix, I'm actually 39 seconds behind them. Bloody hell. Ah, crap. but it kind of looks like Fabuloso might have actually crashed. Because I've suddenly gained 5 seconds on him. He's still... he's got some of that back. Still 36 seconds ahead of me. Oh no, it's not Fabuloso, it's the other guy. I'm fixated on Fabuloso. Fabuloso, whatever. Ballsack. Apart from just then, I wasn't doing too bad with that traction after all. Well, 3 comments now. And only 1 viewer. Ah, crap. Oh. I've seen the comments coming in, but I can't read any of them. They're not until I actually go onto my phone. I can't look at any of them. So sorry if I'm not. Oh, balls! Sorry if I'm not answering any of them. Ah, flipping Ada! I'm not concentrating on the track at the moment. Oh, for Pete's sake! At least I can lock my tyres up now. Oh, I'll give this up as a bad job. I'll just carry on till the end of the race. I wasn't expecting to do well. I was pleasantly surprised to see that I'd qualified 9th, only to then be put in 15th at the start of the race for whatever reason. It did come up saying that I had qualified in 9th place. But judging by what was going on ahead of me, I'd probably still be last now anyway. There was a lot of dirty driving going on ahead of me and I got pushed straight into it. So to go a bit extra slow on these corners, because if you look at my tyre, they're not doing too good, and I've got another lap to go. Ideally I'd have pitted on lap 3, but as I had to pit twice in the first 2 laps, I don't understand how anybody who enjoys racing games feels it's more fun to smash somebody into the wall than it is to actually overtake them clean. I really like a nice overtaking manoeuvre. I can't be alone in that. That's why I went off before. 1.3 laps of fuel remaining. I do wish that wouldn't come up when there's only 1.3 laps of the race left. I don't like a bit of intrusive UI balls. No, I was trying to go careful there. Try not to damage the rear end of my car, because that's where my engine is. When I do look at these comments after the race, I probably won't be able to make any sense of them. Because they'll be talking about things I won't be thinking of anymore. Well, I'm not going to finish this lap. This is embarrassing. But if it hadn't been for some dirty driving, I wonder where I could have finished. Because I was catching those ahead of me. And then I just got ploughed into it at the back and forced straight into them all. Although, to be honest, I don't think I actually hit any of them. I think I just about missed the ball and just went straight into the barrier, the one that I've just passed. Because that chicane there, it's not quite a chicane, but that's where the first incident happened. There we go. Well, that was not a happy racer. Well, my SR's gone up somehow. So at least that's something. Everybody, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And what a terrible race that was. I agree with body gank, but not at foreigners. Come on, we're all foreigners on here. We're not all from the same country. I don't even know where body gang's from. Oh, it's from Britain.